beautiful! Welcome back to my tarot channel. If this is your first time here, I'm Roya. I'm an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. Now, my dear, hope you're having an amazing day and everything's going fine with you. If today's not the best day, I'm sending you tons and tons and tons of positive energy, and I hope everything will be well soon. Now guys, today I'm back with another PickaCard reading, and today's PickaCard reading is all about who will you have a crush on next. So, a very exciting reading, let's see. As always, my dear, I have 3 pals you can choose from, and today I have cards and crystals for you guys. So, this is pal 1, this is pal 2, and this is gonna be pal 3. As always, my dear, please feel free to pause the video, or you can also meditate on the cards if you feel like you need a little bit more time to choose. You will find all the timestamps in the description box, but of course also in the comment section. And as always, my dear, please keep in mind that this is a general reading, so not everything may resonate with you. But yeah, having said that, let's begin. Hey pal 1, welcome to your reading, my dear. Now let's start straight away with the reading and let's see who will you have a crush on next. So let's get you guys some tarot cards for my beautiful pile 1. Who will you have a crush on next? I think this is such a exciting reading. Let's see. For my dear pile 1, who will you have a crush on next? Alright, that's enough. The first card we have is the 7 of Swords. Let me put this right there. Alright. We got the Justice card. By the way, I'm not reading reversals today, just for you guys to know. Too many cards, 1 or 2 please, but not more than that. We have the Queen of Wands, the Ace of Wands, my goodness, the 7 of Pentacles, the Tower card turned over, and we have the 6 of Cups and the 9 of Cups here. All right. And at the back of the deck, we have the 6 of Wands. Okay. So for my beautiful pal 1, what do you need to know about this person? Who will you have a crush on next? I would like to start with this. In a minute, we will dive into who this person is, right, and what you need to know about them. But first of all, I would like to start with the fact that I feel like there is some potential in this energy for you and this person to actually move beyond like them just being a crush, but actually perhaps even a relationship and stuff like that, okay? I'm just gonna put it out there. As always, of course, you have free will, and your free will is more important and more powerful than anything else. So even if a certain, I would say, energy potential is there, you of course always have the last word when it comes to that. But just for you guys to know, if you would like to take this further than them only being a crush to you, then the possibility is definitely here as well. Now, having said that, let's look into who this person is, what you need to know about them. First of all, I feel like this is someone who, I would say, life has taught them to be very patient. And when I say that, I mean, I feel like this is someone who has already experienced a lot of things in their life. Like no matter how old they are, it doesn't matter if they're older or even younger, they have already gone through some stuff, through some very tough stuff. And in fact, if for some of you guys, this is a younger person, I feel like it's unbelievable the things they've experienced in such a young age. Like maybe they've experienced more than, let's just say, an older person, even. But of course, only if that resonates with you, okay? But no matter how old they are, they've seen a lot, they've experienced a lot, and they came in touch with a lot of people who, yeah, have shown them that there are a lot of different, I would say, like characters out there. You know, there are a lot of good people out there, but there are also a lot of bad people. And I feel like the latter, like they have seen those people, people who could have been a little bit difficult to deal with, or very much in their ego. I feel like it's even more than that. Maybe a kind of level of betrayal, or just people who were very deceptive. This person has experienced it all, and it's not only related to people but life in general. Maybe they also have gone through experiences or circumstances in their life in which they had to be very patient. Like, patient was the only option. And that's what I feel like. If there is one thing this person is a master in, it's definitely like they have mastered patience. They could give you a master class regarding that for sure. But it all came through experiences, okay? They had to be patient with people, and they had to be patient with life in general. I do feel like this is someone who is very mature. Once again, it doesn't matter how old they are. Maturity has not necessarily anything to do with age, but it's more so about the experiences a person has done or made, excuse me. And I really feel like when you meet this person, or this could actually even be something that you gonna find pretty attractive, that there is this level of maturity to them. Maybe this is something you like, and you know, this person kind of gives you the energy of being someone that you can learn a lot from as well. But not like knowledge from like books and stuff. It's more so knowledge from experience. Okay? If this person, for some of you guys, is not in your life yet, then I feel like this person will enter your life in a very unexpected way. You will not expect it. It may be you, like a life phase in your life in which maybe you are a little bit. One second. Yeah, it feels like you're busy with something else, or maybe love is not really something you think about that much, and it's kind of like this crush will just, yeah, crush into your life, you know? It's a very unexpected crush, if that makes sense. That's because that's the energy, you know? It's something which is very unexpectedly coming through. And I feel like you and this person are actually gonna have a very good relationship with each other. It could even be a friendship with each other, but it really feels like you harmonize beautifully. Like your energies are very compatible, and it kind of feels like, I don't know why I'm getting some teasing energy coming through here as well. Maybe there is also some teasing in here, like you guys really enjoy to you know, joke around with each other. It's very carefree, you know, which is very nice because I feel like this allows you guys to open up very easily because there is a lot of playfulness coming through. It can sometimes be a little bit difficult for us to open up to a new person, right? Because of the experiences we've made in life so far. We may be a little bit closed off, or maybe even, if we have trust issues, that makes it even more difficult, right? But what I feel like is through the approach of easygoing, fun, lightheartedness, playfulness, it's actually going to be much more let me see. Yeah, it's going to be much easier for both of you guys to open yourselves up to this, okay? For some of you guys, this person could even be specifically a soulmate of yours, okay? Of course, take it how it resonates, but this is a message I'm receiving here. And one thing I would also like to talk about is that maybe this is connected to this fun element I've been talking about, but what I'm seeing is that both of you guys will really bring a lot of passion out in each other, and there's going to be a lot of expressiveness or a lot of, yeah, I would say sharing, okay? Sharing each other's, well, I said passion, right? But it goes beyond that. Even maybe a lot of things that are dear to you with each other, or even on a intimate level. I feel like there is also going to be an exchange here for some, perhaps, and it's going to be very uplifting as well. If I had to give this reading, as you guys know, I love doing this. If I had to give this reading a keyword, I would say this energy is very, yeah, playful slash lighthearted. That's the energy of your guys' connection here. But once again, definitely a lot of potential to take it even to the next level, okay? Go from having a crush on them to being in a relationship with them even. Now, I would like to get you guys one oracle card as well for my beautiful pile 1. Who will you have a crush on next? Let's see, what do you need to know about this person? Okay. And we have the new moon in Aquarius card, and it says, open up to change. Okay, this is definitely a message for you, my dear pal 1. I feel like this connection will expose you to a lot of changes in your life. It's kind of like a compromise you need to do in order to go for it, or in order for this to work out. You have to be comfortable with transformation, or you have to be comfortable with a change. And also with, one second. Yeah, I feel like it could even be the case that this connection will be the beginning of a new cycle in your life, okay? So this could be very major. I would say really ask yourself how you view changes. Because sometimes some of us may be actually very open to change, and we may even welcome it with open arms, but others of us may be very, like, in a, I would say, resisting mode when it comes to change. Maybe they don't really like it because changes can feel uncomfortable or uncertain. So it's kind of like a little bit getting out of your comfort zone, right? And yeah, because you don't know really what to expect. The old is familiar, but change is something you can't quite figure out, right? You just have to see how it unfolds. And this can be a little bit, well, intimidating. But I really feel like depending on how you. Okay, yeah. I would say it's maybe even like a little homework. It's almost like your spirit guides are showing this to me. Really ask yourself how you view change and whether you feel like there could be certain fears that you have, maybe even subconsciously, when it comes to how you view changes and transformations. But keep in mind, changes and transformation as well is a part of life. We can see it in nature. We can see it everywhere. It's a part of the universe. It's a part of this experience. And yeah, maybe you guys need to strengthen the trust and the belief that you have in life that may help you to resist less, okay? Because this relationship, if you would like, once again, you have free will, but if you would like to take it to, yeah, to a relationship, I would say there needs to be this willingness from you to actually be open to changes in your life. So, my beautiful pal one, this is all I have for you guys for today. As always, my dear, please feel free to let me know how you feel about this reading. And yeah, as always, my dear, if you haven't, I also invite you to subscribe to the channel. If you do, my dear, don't forget to hit the bell, because otherwise you may not get notified when I upload any PickaCard or candle wax reading. And my dear, as always, if you would like to connect with me more on Instagram, I invite you there as well. My beautiful pal one, take care, my dear. Hey pal two, welcome to your reading, my dear. Now let's see, who will you have a crush on next? Now, my dear, let's start straight away. Let's see. For my beautiful pal two, who will you have a crush on next? Let's see what we can get about that. For my dear pile 2, who will you have a crush on next? Let's see. My goodness, okay. All right, the first card is the Moon card. We have the King of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles. By the way, you guys, I'm not going to read reversals today, just for you guys to know. I got the Justice card. We have the Two of Swords. We have the Ace of Wands. Four of Pentacles. All right. Okay. Let's get you guys one last card. Okay. And we have the Five of Cups. At the back of the deck, we have the Queen of Cups. So let's see, for my beautiful pal 2, who will you have a crush on next? What do you need to know about them? First of all, I would like to start with a message that I got while shuffling, and it is quite dominating, so I really need to speak about it soon. What I'm getting is that I really feel like for you, my dear pal 2, when it comes to this person who we will talk about in a minute, you're gonna fall in love with them like very, very hard. This could, I feel like it's more than a crush. this is not only a crush, but like you will fall in love with them, like genuinely. And I'm getting a lot of emotions. This person will not just be a little spark or a little crush for you. You will actually, yeah, they will ignite a whole fire or we're like real love for you. Okay. So yeah, this is very interesting. It's a very different energy, I would say, to someone just having a crush, you know? Now, let's start with what you need to know about them, who this person is. Now, first of all, I would like to say that, I mean, this reading is all about who will you have a crush on next, right? But one of the first messages I received was, we're not gonna tell all. like, your spirit guides are not gonna tell you everything about this person. I mean, I'm definitely getting some information which we'll dive into. However, I feel like there are certain informations being kept hidden from us, and there is a reason for it, okay? So, yeah, I just want you guys to know that for some reason you will not get the whole story today, or your spirit guides don't want you to know too much about them. I guess it's significant. There is a reason for it. But let's look into the information we can get about them, right? Let's see who this person is. First of all, I would like to say that, as you guys may know, I don't really focus right now on the zodiac signs. However, I do feel like there is a lot of fire energy coming from this person, but I'm also getting water. But definitely, fire, I would say, is a very dominating energy. Once again, it has nothing to do necessarily with their zodiac sign, but I really feel like at the time when you guys will meet, it's kind of like they will be in that archetype, or they will have a lot of fire energy, okay, in their life and how they go about this life phase. So definitely one thing I would like to say that I'm also getting so much is that this is such a not only passionate person, but this is someone who is very, I would say, they have fallen in love with life, okay? This is someone who's very passionate about the life they're living and the things they're doing. They see a meaning in it, they see a purpose in it. They genuinely love where their life is heading towards. They love who they are and what they're doing, you know, where they're putting their energy into. This is someone who's genuinely satisfied with who they are, and also a lot of confidence coming from them, by the way. I feel like there is something about people looking up to them here as well. This is another thing I would like to say, okay? But definitely someone who could literally be this fire that will spark a lot of like passion in other people's lives as well. It kind of feels like this is someone who can make you excited about life. This is someone who who makes you also inspired maybe to do a similar thing, to also, you know, follow what makes you passionate or what you love. It's kind of like this person reminds you that life is not about just doing, but life is about experiencing, about being and enjoying, you know, about putting your energy in things that genuinely fill you with joy and inspiration and make you feel passionate about yourself also. So maybe this person will awaken something very similar within you as well. They will make you want to do more things that you have a lot of passion for or you feel excited about, you know. Yeah, you know, I feel like this person shares their fire with other people and it will take over. This person will make you fall in love with life, but also with yourself. this is the kind of individual that will make you see the beauty, you know, or the good things, not only when it comes to you, but when it comes to life and different areas of your life. Very often we only focus on perhaps the lack or the things that are not going well, right? That we may overlook, or we may actually forget about the things that are going well, or the things that we have which are great, right? Or we can be grateful for. And I really feel like this person, they will lighten up those areas of your life that you maybe overlook, or you may sometimes not realize how valuable they are. I hope I can explain this the best way possible. This is also someone who's very stable. I feel like stability is something very dear to them. Like, what do I mean by that? I mean, of course, stability is probably something very important for everyone, right? Who wouldn't want to have stability in their life, right? But when it comes to this person, when they start something, stability has to be a part of it. Otherwise, they will not go for it. So what do I mean by that? Let's just say they go for a career. If this career is not stable to some extent, they will not go for it. Or even in relationships, you know, let's just say they want to start a relationship with someone. If this person that they may want to start a relationship with, if that person is not here for a stable connection, or maybe they're giving like mixed signals, you know, they may be 1 foot in but 1 foot out and stuff like that, no, they will not go for it. So that's very important to them, and I feel like it will also show in their personality how much they value stability and security in honestly all areas of their life. Of course, the career and the relationship were just examples. You know, there can be much more than that. I also feel like this is someone who has not forgotten fairness. Now, what do I mean by that? I think every human, one point, like one way or another, has experienced unfair treatment, right? And very often, or sometimes, it depends on the person. Some people, they could grow very bitter through this unfair treatment because, well, it's unfair, right? And it may make you feel some type of way about this world. And it may turn you very bitter. Or it may also teach you that you should also be very unfair, because why should you play fair if the whole world is playing unfair and stuff like that, right? When it comes to this person, they definitely have encountered a lot of situations in their life in which they were treated more than unfair, okay? However, this has not made them become, I would say, the evil that they hate so much. In fact, this is a very fair person, and I feel like those unfair experiences actually made them this fair, okay? Because as I said, maybe there's some people who get bitter, but then there are other people who in fact want to fight for fairness or justice, right? Because unfortunately maybe this was taken away from them in many times, so now they want to be the one who's gonna fight for people's fair treatment because they haven't been treated that fairly in their past. So I really feel like this is one thing that will really stand out as well when it comes to this person, how important fairness is to them and how fair they really are. It doesn't matter what dynamic we're talking about. For example, if this is someone who's a boss, or they have some kind of power in their career, in their job, over other people, they will not take advantage of that. In fact, they could be that fair boss that everyone likes or everyone trusts, or they could be a very fair partner, generally speaking, a very fair person, who will not close their eyes when they see unfairness, even in day to day life. So, yeah, this is something I'm getting here. I would like to get you guys some oracle cards, or no, actually only one, not some, for my beautiful pal too. Who will you have a crush on next? What do you need to know about them? Let's see, let's see. One more card, please. Okay. And we have let your fears dissolve. I feel like this message is for you. This message is to maybe do some... That's interesting. In pile 1, I also got one card, which was also a homework. And with you guys, that's also coming through. But it's a different homework. What I'm seeing for you, my dear pal 2, is that I really feel like your spirit guides here want to take a moment and maybe pause for a second and see all the things that have been said so far. Is there something that maybe you feel like you're resisting, or maybe you feel like there could be a block within you, like a blockage? Now, let me explain what I mean by that. I mean, we're talking here about someone who is going to be a love interest of yours, right? Do you have any blockages in love? Have you listened to this and you feel like there could be something, like it has maybe triggered something in you, perhaps even that you feel like needs your attention? Like, for example, maybe someone thought, well, this person is too good for me, or I don't think that I will end up with someone who's that great, or other thoughts that may be very like self-critical. But it's more than that. This is not self-critical. I feel like this could be some kind of condition even that has been put into your mind, that maybe regarding not being good enough, or if it's not related to that, if it's not fears like that, maybe it's because of past experiences. This could be a moment for you to, yeah, it feels like your spirit guides, it's very important to them, maybe to look whether there's something in the past regarding relationships that maybe you still are carrying with yourself, which could be a burden here, or which could actually make you self-sabotage this, okay? So this is almost like a invitation, I would say, for you to look what parts of you maybe need some love and attention, okay? Before this person enters your life, or before this energy becomes serious, okay? Maybe there's something first that you need to look into, maybe even a shadow aspect, okay? Or shadow work. Something maybe even related to lack, all right? This is definitely a message coming through from your spirit guides for you. So, my dear pal 2, this is all I have for you guys for today. As always, my dear, please feel free to let me know how you feel about this reading. And as always, my dear, if you haven't, I also invite you to subscribe to the channel. If you do, my dear, don't forget to hit the bell, because otherwise you may not get notified when I upload a new PickaCard or candle wax reading. And my dear, as always, if you would like to connect with me more on Instagram, I invite you there as well. My beautiful pal 2, take care, my dear. Hey pal 3, welcome to your reading, my dear. Now let's see, who will you have a crush on next? Let's start straight away. First of all, let's start with some tarot cards for you, my dear. For my beautiful pal 3, who will you have a crush on next? Pal 3, who will you have a crush on next? All right. Let's see. The first card we have is the Hierophant. We have the Knight of Cups. Just for you guys to know, I'm not going to read reversals today. The Three of Cups. The Judgment card. All right. Okay. Okay, we have the Five of Swords turning over. My goodness. The King of Cups. Okay, one card fell there. Let me see. We have the Knight of Wands. Let's get you guys one last card. Okay. And we have the Nine of Swords here. Okay. At the back of the deck, my dear, we have the Eight of Pentacles. So for my beautiful pal 3, what do you need to know about this person? Who will you have a crush on next? First of all, let me start with this. I really feel like this is someone who's extremely in touch with their emotions. They're very self-aware and they're very emotionally available. Someone who's very emotionally intelligent. Someone who is also very respectful, I would say, when it comes to people's emotions and of course their own emotions as well. See, if someone is with this person in a relationship, they will be very very cautious, in the sense that people can hurt each other very easily, right? And especially when we are in relationships, that makes us even more vulnerable, because a stranger's words doesn't really hurt to an extent that a loved one's words do, right? And I really feel like this person is someone who will not only be very respectful in a connection, but they will also be very respectful of your emotions. They are not the kind of person who would want to create drama on purpose or even hurt you on purpose. No, absolutely not. It's actually the complete opposite. This is someone who is very aware of the fact that, everything brings consequences with it. Like every word or every behavior can bring out a reaction in someone else. And they're very mindful of that. This is also someone who's very romantic, by the way. So, yeah. Let me know in the comment section below if you like that. If you like to have a partner who is romantic. If you like that, then drop a red rose in the comment section. We will know what we mean. But yeah, definitely someone who is very romantic. They love romantic gestures. They love to put the effort. For them, for example, planning something romantic is also showing their love, is, putting their time, energy, and of course effort into maybe surprising their significant other or making them feel special and wanted. So it means a lot to this person. I also feel like this is someone who's very respected by other people, and it's because they may sometimes offer some kind of help or help people out when they are in some kind of a not very pleasant situation, helping people to free themselves from something. It could either be career related, or maybe this is something in their personal life, they're known for being the person who's going to help you with this or that because maybe they're very knowledgeable, or maybe they just are very experienced in that area of life, okay? But that's another thing I'm seeing here. This is also someone who loves to be around people. Not a lone wolf, but definitely someone who loves to be surrounded by, yeah, by people. They don't mind crowds either. In fact, they love to socialize. They also love like small talk, chit chatting, and stuff like that. Yeah, they're very good at it, and it gives them energy. Having exchange with people brings a lot of energy to them, the complete opposite to other people who maybe feel very drained when they are exposed to a lot of different people's energies and stuff like that, right? With this person, it's very different. They actually love it very, very much. And it makes them, I would say, be in their element as well. This is someone who loves to, yeah, maybe be the center of attention, or maybe they love to cheer other people up. They will definitely share their great energy with other people as well. They may even be the initiator, in certain, like, I would say gatherings, for example. Maybe they're gonna be the one playing the music or singing or dancing. Like, this is the kind of excitement and just joy that they feel when it comes to these kind of circumstances. Maybe you're the same, maybe you're completely different, okay? But this is who this person is. Okay, I'm getting a very interesting message coming through. So I talked about the fact that I feel like a lot of people reach out to this person, right? And for some reason, I'm getting people who want to be free or freeing themselves from something, because maybe it is connected to this person's job, or it's connected to experiences they've made, and people know that they have experience when it comes to those kind of events in life, and they may offer some guidance or advice. Now, I'm getting a message connected to this, which is all about this person at one point in their life felt stuck like that as well. And maybe people know about this. I'm seeing a very dark, very, very dark hole that this person was once stuck in, actually. And what they have managed is to break free from this and come out of it, okay? And not only that, but also empower themselves in the process of it. And maybe that's why people reach out to them, because like they've done what they preach. They know what they're talking about. They've experienced it firsthand, and they've went through this like themselves as well. So maybe that's why people feel drawn towards them, who have maybe, or who are in a little bit of a similar situation, because they believe in this person's advice, because, well, they've shown that they were capable of coming out there, of getting out of this situation. I feel like a lot of people trust this person. And maybe that's also, yeah, trust. Okay, people trust them, people have a lot of respect for them, people look up to them as well. This is someone who may even be very good at managing a lot of different things at the same time, like multitasking and stuff like that. They have a lot of connections, they know a lot of people for sure. They could even be like very well known, you know, either in their community or maybe in their like area where they're from. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing in here. So my dear, I would like to get you one oracle card to get a little bit more information about who you will have a crush on next. For my dear pal 1, let's see. Who will you have a crush on next? Okay, 1 second. A few cards fell. Too many. Oh, but one card turned over. Okay, I'm gonna take this. So, we have the card New Moon in Virgo, and it says, trust all will be well. Yeah, this is exactly the kind of, I would say, energy or influence this person has on others. Maybe that's even what has helped them go through whatever it is that they were stuck in. They trust that all will be well eventually, and that no matter what we're going through in life, hope, trust, and belief can make us overcome it. The trust or belief of things getting better eventually, you know, of a brighter future. This can give us the strength to keep going, to not give up, for example. And this could be something that they also preach to other people or tell other people how important it is to have trust, which could literally be the one thing that we lack, right, when things get dark. I mean, when you're going through a tough time, the last thing you may be able to have is trust or believe or hope, right? Especially in those times. Those things get very, very difficult to believe in. But I feel like they're very good in encouraging those who may need these reassurances or these aspects of life, like trust and belief. Very, very much. They're very good at encouraging them in people. And this will help people stay hopeful, okay? Keep going and stuff like that. This person's energy is definitely very contagious, and people love this energy. Like, people feel very drawn towards them. People want to be around them. This is really something I feel here. And so will you. You will also enjoy being around them very, very much. And maybe this message of trust and belief, you know, trust that all will be well and stuff like that, maybe this is something that will also bring into you, okay, to be more optimistic, or that believing is one of the most important instruments we can have in life, you know, to go through life. And not instruments, tools. Tools, okay? Yeah, trust and belief. So my dear pal 3, this is all I have for you guys for today. As always, my dear, please feel free to let me know how you feel about this reading. And yeah, as always, my dear, if you haven't, I also invite you to subscribe to the channel. If you do, my dear, don't forget to hit the bell, because otherwise you may not get notified when I upload a new pick a card or candle wax reading. And my dear, as always, if you would like to connect with me more on Instagram, I invite you there as well. My beautiful pal 3, Take care, my dear.